I'm here with Kyle and Tony from BlackBox TV Studios. Behind us is, I'm going to have you tell us because you're going to say it better than I will.
Yeah, totally. So here we have one of our 3-meter domes. We're here at E3 to showcase our vision for the future of entertainment and 360 entertainment specifically. So on your phone, in your home, and at the dome, sort of completing that supply chain and loop of how do you have a communal VR experience when we have all been perpetually given these digitally isolating experiences. How do I be with my friends again in physical space? How do I experience content in a way that is truly immersive, yet I don't have to wear a headset? So that's what we're here to illustrate the concept of.
And the assets travel all the way from YouTube using their 360 without goggles all the way to here. So entertainment's something that we share. I should probably look at you, right? So I don't look totally fucking crazy. But entertainment is something that I am totally fucking crazy. But entertainment is something that we share and we experience together. So for us to isolate that experience, it doesn't make sense. It's really fun and it's a premium experience in some ways. But as soon as we started working with the Dome guys, we finally figured out, okay, this is a great way to tell stories that can start on your iPhone and end up here.
Yeah, you know, like you guys were saying, though, a lot of VR has kind of, we had one idea, it worked, and we just haven't evolved it. We've been cleaning it up, we've been getting better with it. With those headsets, they're getting stronger and more powerful, but no one's been able to really break that mold and do something different. We walked over here, we saw these, and it was just immediate. It was easy to walk into, easy to pick up, easy to see. It's phenomenal.
Well, thank you. That's awesome to hear. I also think one thing that's interesting is I love gaming. Like, I've been gaming since I was 3 years old that I can remember, probably beforehand. But one thing that's super easy to do with the evolution of esports and streaming, you know, a lot of us aren't even playing games anymore because we don't have the time. We watch other people play games. And so we're also looking like, how do you experience that in a way that's evolved? And because you can actually drop a camera, a fisheye lens, down into Unity or down into Unreal, you know, and fly around as if you're like recording on Fraps. You just fly around like you're in an actual, you know, NFL stadium and get those perspectives of how the game is being played in a completely new way. And then it projects onto the dome. So imagine watching, you know, I don't know, League of Legends or, you know, a new Ghost Recon, you know, multiplayer thing, or you know,
or even somebody who doesn't get to come to E3, maybe got to see that experience.
Exactly. You walk around with a 360 camera, it's like, oh my God, they're at E3 with us. Oh my God, you know, we're on the Rift. Oh my God. And you can go to a dome with, you know, hundreds of other people and actually be in the universe. And the shoutcasters can come in like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh my God, did you see that play? But then also you can say, hey, I've never had a chance to travel around the world. How do I go to London? How do I go, you know, and I know I keep coming back to video games and esports because it's easy here at E3, but it's truly a teleportation device almost into these alternate realities. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely more like we saw the video game aspect, but the videos are breathtaking. There's so much more to it than just video gaming, but video game is also a phenomenal way for people to get their hands on it and be accessible. I know these domes might look daunting to people, but how's the setup go? Like, is it accessible? Can you throw it up in your house?
Of course, you can throw it up in your house, and these domes have already showed up like Coachella, lightning in a bottle. And for us, this was like the best way to start bringing them to consumers because you should be able to enjoy this in your home. So we're in production now. This is something you can get now. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, it looks like is it similar to setting up a tent?
Actually, surprisingly, yes. So 360 Dome, who's our partner, headquartered out in Thailand, they have this proprietary geodesic structure that pops in these little connectors, and then you see the little like spring-activated whatever, and they're on. I mean, we set this dome up in an hour and a half. We set the 7-meter dome up in 3 hours with no heavy equipment. The 12-meter dome took about 6 hours, but still, no heavy equipment. It's 20 feet high. We used ropes to pull the cover over. I mean, people have known about domes for 30 years because of planetariums or because of other things, but the technology has so evolved and the content has so evolved. The language has so evolved that people they haven't considered yet returning to something that they had seen maybe when they were kids in a planetarium and said, wait, how do I apply this to today with all of the advancements of the past 30 years of technology? So, I don't know.
Well, you guys...
From Tony's perspective, too, like, Tony really can control this narrative really well from seeing it from, like, he's been pushing digital media frontier for the past 6, 7, 8 years, and he knows better than anyone like how narrative has to be experienced in new ways to keep people engaged, and like where are the dollar signs, what's the distribution strategy. And so I mean, it's really huge credit to Tony V on how we can even conceptualize 360 on your phone in your home doing the VR gaming thing, and then at the Dome where everybody goes to it together and has a destination experience.
Yeah, you guys, I'm absolutely blown away. You guys check them out. It's BlackBox TV. You can tweet at them. I'm sure you guys can answer all the questions that we don't have time to maybe answer here. Also, it's the hashtag 3D Dome.
360 Dome.
360 Dome, you guys. Make sure you check them out. We're going to be keeping our eye on this because I truly believe this is the next step in our VR. So thank you guys so much for your time. It was absolutely amazing, and we'll see you in the future. Bye.